Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Alright, Canelo's still trying to make this fight happen. Canelo versus Yildrim for the vacant WBC super middleweight title. WBC has postponed the purse bid to October 6th. And the boxing world anxiously waits for the result of what's going to occur if Yildrim's going to get his dream shot. Not only a world title shot, but a shot against the biggest star in the sport. An opportunity of a lifetime for Avni Yildrim. Who would have thought he'd be in this position? He was supposed to fight David Benavidez, but David Benavidez failing to make weight has caused all this chaos in the super middleweight division. Looks like the deals are negotiating. The sides are negotiating to make this fight happen somehow, some way. A lot of obstacles in the way to make this fight happen. Perhaps Canelo looking to venture to another network. Perhaps he's giving a warning, flexing to the zone like, bro, either take this fight or I'm out. The lawsuit was dismissed due to some amateur mistakes from Canelo's legal team. But that could be a sign that maybe they're trying to hash things out, because it's in the best interest of both parties to work this out. The zone mistake in the first place was, all right, guaranteeing Canelo that type of money when there's no guarantee of a third Golovkin fight. But also, another big mistake was turning down this super middleweight title fight featuring Canelo Alvarez. All right, you don't want to pay him the $35 million, but you got to come to a compromise. I mean, Canelo was willing to compromise. If he was going to fight Avni Yildrim, he was willing to take less of what he was contracted to. Maybe not as much as the zone is pushing for. The issue is they didn't even express interest at all in this fight. They absolutely flat out turned it down. And then they go to Canelo and say, we won't give you 35 for Billy Joe or Callum Smith. We don't consider them premium opponents, which I actually agree with. But they're going to try and insist on half against those type of guys who are world level guys, but not considered premium opponents. And that was the last straw for Canelo. He filed the suit. It has since been dismissed. No word if he's going to file it again. But perhaps they're going to work this thing out, because it's in the best interest of both parties. There's got to be a compromise on both sides. One, the zone needs to just, it was a mistake turning down this fight. What they can do is accept this fight, pay a little more than half, or maybe half, if that's what Canelo is willing to take for this type of fight. And then Canelo promises them a third Golovkin fight early next year. But there's definitely movement on this fight. Canelo wants this fight. It's for a world title. Why wouldn't he want this fight? For the WBC super middleweight world title. This is the fight he's pushing for, and this is the fight he's very interested in. He put his name in his hat. He's the one that reached out to WBC president. He's the one that is looking to make this fight. And this is the fight he's wanted. If he's not going to get his contracted amount to fight a Billy Joe or a Callum Smith. So the next best thing is to fight for a world title against a number one contender in Avni Yildrim. The boxing world awaits. We will find out. We will find out more on October 6th if this fight's actually going to be pushed through. But with the purse bid being delayed, Canelo's team is definitely interested and they're trying to do their best to make this fight. We'll see how the DAZN situation plays out. Golden Boy needs the situation played out as soon as possible. They have their fighters on hold. They can't get dates because of this situation. But I believe all sides will come to an agreement, a compromise, and Canelo Yildrim could very well be Canelo's next fight. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.